Wow, this is crazy. Insane. I've never seen anything like this before on Roblox. If you were watching the stream, you know what I'm talking about. If you were playing Roblox today, especially this morning, you know what I'm talking about because Roblox was down. There was a Roblox outage, and it's all because of this game right here, Grow a Garden. This game broke Roblox. So real quick, let me get you guys caught up to speed, right? Grow a Garden just came out of nowhere. Last weekend, it hit 5 million players. 5 million players all at once. This is the guy who made the game. His name is Jandal. Well, works on the game. He didn't make the game. They sold the game. Doesn't matter. He's the guy who works on the game now. Anyway, it hit 5 million players. 5 million players. Insane. Let me show you guys how insane that is, okay? The previous record was Blox Fruits with 2.7 million, Adopt Me with 1.8 million, Dress to Impress with 1.7 million, and Dead Rails with 1.4 million. This game right here just blew those records out of the water, right? Biggest Roblox game of all time. And then today happened. That was last weekend. This is today. What happened today? Well, let me show you what happened today. Congratulations to Grow a Garden by Jandal Roblox for achieving 8.7 million concurrent players. In fact, I think this number is wrong. I have a screenshot here. I'm pretty sure it was at 8.9 million. Yeah, 8.9 million players. In fact, Roblox was down during this time. Excuse my voice. It's kind of dead right now from all the screaming on the stream. But Roblox was down right now. So this number fluctuated a little bit. Apparently, it may have even hit like 9 million. Pretty sure somebody's got a screenshot here of it hitting 9 million. Yeah, right here. Check this out. So apparently it did hit 9 million. You can see right there, 9 million active users. Insane. All right, let me put into a picture just how big and crazy that is, right? You guys know Fortnite, biggest game of all time, pretty much. Well, not anymore. Fortnite has 1.4 million players right now. Fortnite, you know, that game, the Fortnite game, the ninja game, the low taper fade, you know, wow, it's massive. 1.4 million players. That's how many players it has. Grow a Garden had almost 7 times that, 8 times that. Insane. One Roblox game beat Fortnite, Minecraft. It beat everything. Look at this. I don't know if you guys know this. I'm a big Doom fan. I love Doom. New Doom game came out. It's great, by the way. Fantastic. I've already 100%ed it for the people wondering. You didn't ask, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, it took them a week to hit 3 million players. This is a big game. This is a AAA game. You go to Walmart, you pay like $60, $70, $80 for it, right? This is a big game. 3 million players in 1 week. This Roblox game had 3 times that all at one time on a Saturday morning. Insane. In fact, the biggest game of all time, pretty much on PC, was PUBG Battlegrounds, right? It had 3 million players all at once, right? The biggest game of all time. A Roblox game just did 3 times that. Crazy. This has never been seen before, never done before. We are experiencing history right here, okay? This is kind of beside the point, but I'll also mention it because over half the people who were playing Roblox at this time were all in Grow a Garden, but Roblox did actually hit 17,624,000 players. Again, beating Fortnite's record of, I think it was like 14 million or something, making Roblox like the biggest platform like of all time, except for like Steam, right? But it's pretty much the biggest game of all time now. Twitter is down right now. Like literally Roblox went down, Twitter went down, everything's down. I'm pretty sure it was even trending. I think it's actually gone now. It was literally trending. Grow a Garden was on here somewhere. Doesn't matter. The reason why it was trending is because everyone online is like, how is this possible? Like, this game was made like 4 weeks ago. It came out of nowhere. It's got 9 million players, which is almost like what? The previous record was 2.7. So it's like 3 times the previous record of all time on Roblox. Like what is going on? It's got to be bots, right? Like something weird has to be going on here. And it's not just Twitter people either saying this. There's actually a news article trying to figure out what in the world is going on with Grow a Garden. There was this article that came out on like Yahoo. Okay, that was weird. I literally got like copyrighted in the middle of recording. Anyway, there is this news article on Yahoo Finance. All right, it's by TD Cowen. TD Cowen is an investment company. If you've ever seen the green square with the TD, you know, that's them right there. Big investment company in the United States and probably around the world. Anyway, this is what they said. They said, TD Cowen presents what the firm is calling circumstantial but strong evidence that the Roblox discovery algorithm is being aggressively manipulated by illegitimate account creations in the Philippines and Indonesia. Basically, bot accounts in the Philippines and Indonesia, and argues that it is implausible to us that the Roblox management is unaware of the issue. Here's the interesting part. The firm believes that Grow a Garden, which launched on Roblox on March 25th and has become the #1 experience on Roblox, did so via significant, unusual user activity in Philanesia. Basically, bots again in the Philippines and Indonesia. So we have like an entire investment company here who's apparently digging into this, and they're like, you know what? We kind of think it's bots. And like I said, it's not just them. If you go on Twitter, the whole reason it was trending is because people were just like, this game can't be this good. Like, what in the world? Like, how is this possible? It's got like 9 million players. Like, it's got to be bots, right? This, I believe this is a YouTuber, Halo. Anyway, they're a YouTuber, Roblox dev. They said this game is obviously getting botted. There's no way this game is just breaking these records when there's nothing unique about it. Graphics are garbage. Gameplay is boring. Are we really going to reward games that barely put in any effort now? Sad reality for Roblox. Now, I want to take a moment to talk about this, and I talked about this in the previous video, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but like, here's the reality. These types of games are what kids like to play now, right? Skibbity Toilet is what kids like to watch now, right? You've got your Italian brain rot. It's what kids watch now, right? Make fun of it all you want, but that's what kids watch, right? Like, there are 9 million people playing this game. Maybe. You can't just say all the kids are wrong, right? No. I'm not out of touch with the current generation. It's the kids that are wrong, right? You sound like a boomer. Like, look, kids love simple, straightforward, addictive games. That's what they like playing now. Back when I was a kid, they liked playing games like Call of Duty, like Halo, right? But now, not anymore. This is what kids like playing now, right? And to say, to say this here, it's like, nah, it's not me that's wrong. It's the kids that are wrong. You sound like a boomer. And that's coming from a 28-year-old man who takes gummy vitamins every morning because of his back pain. All right, trust me on this. Anyway, I want to take a second and I want to look into this. Is the game being botted? Now, we kind of dug into this again in last week's video. But ever since that video, Roblox actually did something. Check this out right here. Roblox did a massive ban wave against exploiters. Bots, basically. This is the CCU of Bubblegum Simulator Infinity, which serves as a good example on what most games experienced last night. And this was the 22nd, so 2 days ago, right? And I'm not even going to use the Twitter photo here. I've got it pulled up right here, right? This is Bubblegum Simulator Infinity, the biggest simulator game on Roblox right now. You can see, if we zoom in here, you can see on the graph right over here, this is when Roblox banned all the bot accounts. So you can look at the graph, right? It's looking steady, drop down a little bit, looking steady, and then boom, massive drop. What in the world's going on there? It went from 212,000 players all the way down to 69,000 players. Why? What happened? Bots. They banned a bunch of bot accounts, and you can see there's a massive drop off here because the majority of people playing the game were bots. And if you go to another game, Pet Simulator 99, you can see the exact same thing, right? Now, most Roblox games, they have a peak and they have what's it called? I forget what it's called. Math nerds, you can tell me in the comments. But like, it goes up and it goes down. That's what's supposed to happen, right? It goes up when everyone's awake and playing the game, and it goes down whenever people are asleep and obviously not playing the game because they're asleep, right? So it goes up and down. That's what's supposed to happen. What you're looking for though is massive dips that look irregular. And that's what this is right here, right? It went from 87,000 players all the way down to 38,000 players. Half the people in the game were bots. They banned them, right? So this is what it looks like whenever a game that is botted gets the bots banned. This is what it looks like, right? Well, let's take a look at Grow a Garden. This is Grow a Garden's chart. And again, you can see it goes up and it goes down over time. That is normal. That is what's supposed to happen. I'm looking at this graph. There is no big dip. Like, obviously, there's a big dip here, right? That was the update. That was the live event. But that's not what we're talking about, right? I don't see anything on this graph that looks like this or that looks like this. Like, the ban wave for the bots happened on right here. Let's take a look. It was Thursday, May 22nd at essentially 12 a.m. Thursday, May 22nd at 12 a.m. So basically, like, right here, like, there was a little dip. There was a little dip here. It looks like 150,000 people. 150,000 people got banned. If you want to take it further, you could say maybe 300,000 people got banned. So out of the, how many players did it have? Out of the 2 million people playing, it looks like maybe 200,000 of them or so were bots. And look, here's the thing. Yes, this game has bots, 100%. Pretty much any big Roblox game is going to have bots, especially whenever there's trading and stuff, because you can sell that stuff on black markets and in black market discords and websites like eBay and stuff like that, right? So obviously there's going to be bots making money off of it. The question is, how many bots are there, right? This game just hit 9 million players. How many bots are there? Well, we can look and see that whenever the bot ban wave happened, there was about 200,000, a little bit over 200,000 bots, right? What I'm trying to say, though, is yes, there's bots in the game, right? Of course, there's going to be bots in the game. We can see that. We just saw that. Are there like 8 million bots in this game? No. If there were 8 million bots in this game, like think about that for a second. You telling me that there are 8 million bots on Roblox right now? That would mean that over half of Roblox's entire player base is just bots. Like, think about that for a sec. Like, legally speaking, okay? From a legal standpoint, over half the player base of Roblox were bots. If that were true, Roblox would get sued every single second of their existence by the US government. That would be fraud. Yes, Roblox does have a lot of bots. We've been over this, right? It's a really big problem. 100% it is a problem. Don't get me wrong, right? Roblox has a huge bot problem, but it is simply not fair or accurate to say that half the people playing Roblox are bots or that over 8 million people are bots. It's not accurate. Like, that's just not, that's not accurate. That's not true. It's just simply not true, right? It's not. Asimo here, the developer of Jailbreak, right? He even said, I see this as largely genuine. I'm not saying that bots don't exist. Every game has them. But if there were 9 million bots, other devs would be using them to inflate their player counts too. And that's true. Like everyone's saying, oh my God, it's all bots. Like, if you think about this critically for like more than 5 seconds, which I know most of the people these days, like most people out there, are just stupid, especially online and especially on websites like Twitter. But if you think about it, and if you rub some brain cells together for more than 5 seconds, there just cannot be 9 million bots. Because if there were 9 million bots, everyone else would be using them too. Right? Like, just think about it. Just think about it for a second. If this game had 9 million bots, then this graph would look like this right here. It would look like this. It would look like this. But it doesn't. It doesn't look like this because there's not that many bots. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's some sort of like advanced bot mechanism or something crazy going on here. Like, I don't know. TD Cohen here, this investment company, they seem to think so. Maybe this is like some advanced level botting. I don't know. But from where I'm standing, it doesn't look like Grow a Garden is 80% bots, like a lot of people online are saying. I think what is happening, and again, this is crazy to think about, but like just think about this for a second. Hear me out. I think what is happening is this is a very simple, very straightforward game that, yeah, it looks like doo-doo. I mean, I think that's kind of the point, right? It's got the whole old Roblox style to it, but like, it's a simple game that anybody can play. Kids can play it before school. They can log in for a second during school, check their garden, log out, right? It's like Farmville, right? If nobody watching has, but like back in the day, there was this website called Facebook, and on that website was a game called Farmville, and it was basically the exact same thing as this. And Farmville was the biggest game of all time. Everyone was talking about it and playing it and all that stuff. And no one uses Facebook anymore unless you're, like over the age of 50. But the reality is this is basically Farmville, and people really like this game, right? Like, look, it's not a game for me. I'm not going to stream this game every day. It's not my type of game, right? I don't like these types of games. I've been really into Forsaken lately. I love that game, right? And it's okay if you don't like this game. Like, that's fine. Not every game is for you, right? But like, to say like, nah, this game's dumb, all the kids are wrong, you just sound like a boomer. And again, that's coming from a 28-year-old man. Now, I know a lot of people don't like Do Big Games, who like owns a percentage of the game. And so a lot of the hate is coming from that. I don't like Do Big Games really either, right? I made a whole video complaining about it. But like, look, here's the thing. This is good for Roblox, okay? These are a lot of players coming into Roblox, and they're all spreading out, right? They're playing this game, right? They're joining to play this game, but maybe they'll play some other games too. Maybe your favorite Roblox game will also get a boost because they'll check out some of these other games. It's like a rising ocean, a rising tide raises all the ships, right? This benefits everybody. More people playing Roblox means Roblox gets noticed more, games get more popular, people make more money. Like it's good all around. right? It's just good all around, especially for my bank account, because whenever something like this happens, Roblox goes down and then, everyone watches my stream and I make like, thousands of dollars. So, it's really good for my bank account. By the way, no matter how you cut the pie, today was a crazy, crazy day for Roblox. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'm going to be reading through them and, wow. Wow, 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 wow.